Hello, I am Belle, and I welcome you to A Little Piece of Hell. Today we're going to be playing Megaman Bell Network, one of my favorite game series, to coincide with the classic series. Len, wake up. If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. Pet Net News. World 3 crimes on the rise. It says World 3's plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You got mail from Dad too. Look. Sorry I couldn't get off of work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you. It says. There's some battle chip data attached. I was just having a great dream too. I'll explain the chip data, so check your pet later, okay? Welcome to Battle Network. Simple movement is with the D-pad, or in this case, a joystick. Pressing B will allow us to run, or in this case for LAN, roller skate. Now we can just pick up our pet. Press start to see chip data and read mail. LAN got an AI navigation program, Megaman.exe. LAN, good morning. Good morning, Megaman. If you need to talk to me, just press the L button. Okay, let's get to school. LAN, check your mail again. This is just the mail that we've already read. So, row 3. And sorry. And we got a cross gun. I'll explain chips a little later. And this, we might as well head downstairs. Go talk to our mom. Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mom. Breakfast is on the table. You have time to eat? Well, we might as well. Lan eats a hurried breakfast. Yum. Lan found the chip under the plate. Lan got a chip for Recovery A. Recovery 10A. We head outside. Lan, you're late. Uh-oh. May looks grumpy. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you say something? Come on, let's go. Why do we always have to walk to school together? Silly, because we've always got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. You just listen. Quiet. Have you heard about the oven incidents? People's ovens have been spitting out fire all of a sudden. Huh? I bet it's an error World 3 virus on this. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Well, here we are. Let's get to class. Morning, Lan. Dix was looking for you. He's too big to be in elementary school, you know? Scary. You wish to ask moi, Madame Yai herself, about pets? Curiosity is a virtue. Okay, listen up good. Pet is short for personal terminal. It's a portable link to the net, see? Kinda like a cell phone that does a whole lot more. You can send mail, use electronic light, and read textbooks. The Navi program inside helps if you have a problem. You have one on your pet too. Wasn't it called Megaman? Yep. Now we're going to come over here. Whoa, no way. Oops. Jar's filled with junk. That kind of reminds me of my school desk. And I was like, for real? Okay, they're not talking about anything interesting. Man, yesterday our home oven started spitting out fire. Len, you heard about the World 3 plan to control the net, yeah? Yeah? Talk about scary. I mean, what are we supposed to do? There might be a way to fight back. I've been waiting for you, Lan. I challenge you to a net battle. You're a wimpy Megaman against my Gutsman. I heard that. Net battling isn't allowed, you know. Oh, stuff it. You sure got a big mouth for such a shrimp. We're not bothering anyone anyway, are we, Lan? Well, I guess. Shrimp? That's no way to talk to a lady. Oh man, class is starting. After class, Lan, be there. Let's begin class, shall we? First period is virus busting. Who read net news? I did. It said World 3 crime is on the rise. Very good. And extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know too, Lan. It's important that we all know how to fight viruses. Huh, I'd like to see a World 3 virus take on me and Gutsman. Dex and silly little Gutsman. What do you say? Relax. Why would World 3 bother with you anyway, Dex? Why you, Lan? Quiet in the class. Today we'll be using common viruses called a meat tool. Jack in your pet so your Navi can access the net. Lan, she said to jack in. Press the R button. Yeah. It's like everyone's Navi is online. Okay, I'm releasing the Metal data now. Everyone ready? Okay, let's have a demonstration on how to delete viruses. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your Navi. You choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup menu. From here on, you choose which chips you want to send to the Navi. This shows the chip data you have selected. It shows the attack rating. This is the virus's hit points. It shows how tough this virus is. You can normally only send one chip at a time, but you can send multiple copies of the same chip, such as 2 or 3 cannons. This will let you use more weapons and fight much better. Okay, now we'll choose which chip data to send to the Navi. Select with the A button and press the R button to see an explanation of the chip. Simply going on, we have a deck of 30 chips. We start out with 5 every fight, and this changes on in a few seconds. Cannon is a big cannon that inflicts 4 damage. A bomb causes 50. Shotgun shoots ahead, hits a target and ahead of that. And cross gun hits in the X pattern once struck. So I'm going to go with cannon because it'll make the fight much easier. You chose a cannon. I see. That means you can choose one more cannon. You don't need to cancel. Okay, let's send this data to your Navi and choose OK. We've sent the data. Now it's time to fight the virus. As you best bet seen, cannon is already rocking 40 damage, so each chip used will be an instant kill against the metals. Now explain how to fight as we actually do so. You can move your Navi up, down, left, and right. You shoot with the B button. It's weak, but fast. Your HP is shown at the top left. If you go down to 0, your Navi is deleted, so be careful. And above your Navi's head is the chip data you send. You can only use it once, so be careful. And that's the basic battle techniques. Easy, right? Miss Mari, what do we do if we've used our chips and the virus still isn't dead? That's a good question. Everyone, look here. This is your battle gauge. It slowly fills as you fight. When it's full, press L or R, and you can go to the battle setup screen and choose new chips to send. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. This is a simple battle, so we fire off and fire off. Good job. Let's go on to the next lesson. Okay, now I'll tell you about support chips. Not all chips are weapons. For example, a steel chip will increase the area that your Navi is able to move around in. Since you need to get close for a sword, this will be a wise strategy. Miss Mari, I thought you were only able to... I thought that we can only choose chip copies. Another good question. Look here, please. Do you see the letter? That's this chip's code. You can choose a different type of chip if it has the same code type. Please notice that steel and wide Steel and Wide have the same code. They're both S. You can choose 2 chips at a time. Now, they are shown here, in that order that you chose them. This will help you plan your strategy. Okay, let's try that. Choose Steel and Wide Sword in order. Okay, next choose the Wide Sword. Okay, send this chip to Navi and choose OK. When building up your deck, it's always best to specialize in one letter, because as you can see, Land's deck is very, very jumbled in letter placement. Not a lot of specialization in any main letter. We sent the data to the Navi. Time to try out our strategy. Okay, let's review the strategy. First, you'll use the A button to use Steel. And then the virus's area will shrink right, and you'll have more room to move around. Move into the area that you took and use the sword. This is a powerful strategy. However, be careful of the virus's attack when close. Good luck, everyone. Okay, when you use Steel in this game, you steal it permanently for the whole battle. Here's our Mega Buster. It's slow right now, and it's weak. Later on, it'll get a lot stronger. Okay, let's send data to Navi again. Try it out yourself this time. So, I would want to show off the bomb. Mad Tools only move left and right in combat. And they'll most likely follow you, then lock on, then make a shockwave. With bombs, they hit 3 panels in front of you, so you can bombard an enemy with ease. Good job, let's go to the next lesson. For our final lesson, we'll talk about chip adding. By using chip adding, you can increase the number of chips that you can use to make combinations for improved strategies. Look at the screen and see the add button in the bottom right. If you select this button without choosing any chips, you will have to fight for 1 turn without chips. By your next turn, you will be able to select from 10. Do this twice and you'll have 15 chips to choose from. This should surely give you all the strategies you need. Okay, pop quiz. For this test, you'll need to use all the techniques. I've just taught you to delete the virus. Good luck. Okay, she's essentially letting us do this on our own. So Wide Sword is the best blade for right now. Or, well, we're just going to wait here and wait it out. The time gauge runs for right around 10 seconds, I would like to say. 10 to 15, it's not that long. So we're going to grab the wide, we're going to open up the field, well, steel panel, and act accordingly. With how Med Tools move, they quickly act once one of them acts already. And for Med Tools specifically, 2 won't be active at the same time. Often only one or the other. Good job, that's all for today's class. After class. Wow, today just flew by, huh? Let's go home. Okay. Well, actually, we don't have to go home yet. We have a challenge with Dex to handle. Well, you got saved by the bell, but now it's time to fight. My Gutsman rocks. I got the latest version yesterday. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. That's the spirit. Don't be a crybaby if you lose here. This is a Navi fight. These are going to be your constant boss fights, but for right now, Gutsman is a sub-boss. Actually, I'm going to do Smart Feint and I'm going to add. Gutsman, besides sharing the name with his Robot Master counterpart, has a lot of unique qualities to him. Still being the large and in charge Navi that he is, well, what's the right way to place it? He's very simplistic in his battle strategy. He's going to rush up to you. Well, he's going to send shockwaves throughout the field. And he's going to best bet crush the area in front of you. If you use sword here, that stuns him. So he is immune to all damage for the next 5 seconds. So you can't hit him again. It's a damage threshold just to keep Navi safe, and well, you're not able to delete him immediately. With that, we're able to boss him there. What he was doing with his hammer by breaking the panels below us was preventing us from moving, essentially trying to lock us down. His main goal is to lock you in front of him so he can wail on you. As long as you keep on moving and beat him down when he's close to you with swords or cannons, you should be perfectly fine. You got lucky. Today doesn't count, okay? As well as what they mean by newest version is, well, Navis don't exactly get deleted in this case. Only Megaman gets deleted when they lose the game. Net Navis will just retreat back into the pet, and there's some occasions where they do get fully deleted. It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it's often pawn port when there's sub bosses or main bosses. They don't often get deleted because sometimes they appear in our games or they get automatically jacked out or something like that. There's only a few situations where Navi does get fully deleted throughout the series, and it doesn't happen in this game. Not that I can remember. Man, you and Megaman are so good at virus busting. I gotta get me some more battle chips so I can get better, and then we can take down World 3 together. Yeah. Also with WWW, everybody might be wondering, why am I saying World 3? Because that's what it essentially means. It's not explained, but WWW is code for World 3. Oh, nice, we got some more mail. We can go into our mail and get power up. And this is Dad. I made a power up program for Megaman. It's a little big to send by mail, but don't worry, I'll bring it home soon. You and Megaman make a great team. Keep it up. From Dad. Yes, don't forget that whenever you're in a pinch, you can press the pet's L button to talk to Megaman. We got some more class notes. I forgot to mention something in class today. Chips don't run out when you use them, so use what you need. Also, press the pet's R button to talk to your Navi in the net. This useful trick is called jacking out. Sorry for forgetting Sorry for forgetting, and see you in class tomorrow, Mari. Okay, well, let's talk about Megaman himself. We can go into this pad, and we can see Megaman's only level 1. His attack is at 1, his rapid is at 1, his charge is at 1, his HP is at 100. So level 1. Armor is a specialized item which we'll get later. When we go into the folder, we have all of our chips and all of our received chips. And as you can see, what I said earlier with Land's deck not having specialization, this is a key part of it. It's very mix and match. Enough to essentially get you going and give you the basic ideas, but you don't have a lot of combinations. Like, you have S, but you have a lot of swords. And this is the only steal for S in the game. You only get this one. And if you want to get more, you would have to trade chips with another game, which you can only have 1, and people like to stack up onto, I think, 3 S's so they can make a sword build. Well, an S build in particular. But don't worry, I'm going to be showing up a lot in this game and what you can do with your deck. It might seem very limited now, but there are a lot of combinations and combos that you can do with this program. So let's head home real quick. Pardon me, laddie. Would you please ask me where we are? Ask him. This is AC/DC Town, Den City. See? I'm not seeing all yet. AC/DC meaning accurate current and direct current. It's an electric joke. As you can see within the game, there are a lot of puns specifically oriented around both electricity and the net itself, because this game is all oriented around the internet. So you're going to be seeing a lot of puns. I'm organizing my chip folder. I wonder if it's better to use a lot of the same coded chips, but I don't feel safe without some recovery chips too. Don't worry about that, recovery is in its own special little pile. So you want to know about pets, huh? Nah. Oh, so you're more interested in me, huh? I'm still only 8 years old, I skipped diggerhood. My family has some money and I know a lot about pets. I'm not very good at gym class though. Yeah, it sure does have a big house. She's rich. That was an awkward set of dialogue. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was going to burn down. Yeah, right, the oven incident. We have our subway right here, but we don't need it yet. The new Metro Line station is almost finished. The Metro Line is a subway for Den City. This is the first game of the series I'm more used to what comes later. Looks like Dex still isn't at home. Let's come back later. So that's Dex's house, and right over here, this pink house, right beside ours. Mail still isn't home yet, so we can't go there. There is something there, don't worry. Once we come back home... Lan, welcome home. A man from Net Safety is checking our home control panel. You heard, right? About the ovens exploding? That's the accident May was talking about this morning. Hello. We think a virus might be responsible for the accidents. We're checking every home's control panel just to be safe. I'm glad it didn't happen to us. Lan, go to your room so you won't get in the way. Let's get on to that. If we just do this and this... well, that guy's a little sketchy, but I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to actually jack into Doghouse. There are many areas within the game that we can actually jack into, and this allows us to enter these little areas. These little areas have these little programs. I'm a Doghouse type security system. We found that just the presence of a doghouse reduces the chances of a burglary. I'm almost like the watchdog for his home. Yeah. Whenever you enter... it's good to enter these because you also get to fight viruses. So... there's nothing good. So I'm going to just take out this one real quick. Whale on this one with the Mega Buster. The Mega Buster speed is all dedicated on how close you are to the enemy. Even though it might not be noticeable now, I am slightly faster when I shoot. So, fire at will. And now we get Megguard A. Specifically, you want to save these up, because later on we're able to trade in our chips. You need 30 of these to get a very unique chip at the end of the game. So save up as much Megguard A's as you can. That's not the point where we're in here. We're in here for this. History data. We can get chip data for this. Yay, Shotgun K. The K-type weapons are very unique in the oh wait. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought we got K earlier. But what was I going to say? And from this fight, we got Shockwave. Hey, look, an RK. I might not be building up a K deck, but I already have a letter that I want to focus on, which is really good. Let's talk to this program. There are many other objects that you can jack into. Please try out any object that looks suspicious. This is actually a really good piece of advice because this is how we get our special upgrades. Because best bet it's in the middle. Oh, no, this is a Metal 2. Metal 2s move faster and are harder than normal metals. See a Shockwave? It's moving a lot faster now. So we can just easily kill this one and get some coin. That's how you. This is how we essentially get money. We do it by killing enemies. What was I going to say? Jack into anything that looks suspicious. So by doing this repeatedly, I'm pretty sure this causes. It was blue data. There is a difference. Yep, there are two different types of data in the game. There are blue and green data. Green always responds, and blue is a one-time shot. Some chips are randomized because of this, or they hold special items, like an HP upgrade or a power upgrade. Or money, lots and lots of money. Your PC, if you jack in here, you can send Megaman into the net. So, next time we'll be actually exploring the internet. So, I hope to see you all there in Megaman Part 2.